Hello, Maya. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Megan. She sent your website over to me for analysis. So let me start right in. First thing I want you to know, though, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your existing website to get more customers online. I'm going to show a few things that you can do for yourself. You can enact those right this afternoon if you wanted. I'll also be showing you one of your local competitors' websites, and I'm going to show you why they're beating you, show you the numbers on that, and what you can do to turn that around. Now, the first thing I have to tell you is that you have a beautiful website. Now, I happen to know a little bit about roof mats because of another client we have in the Carolinas, and they are wrestling control of their website from the corporate Roof Max, which of course is kind of a terrible website and doesn't deal with any of the nice SEO stuff that I'm going to tell you about now. So you guys have done a great job. This is a really great job. You have video, you have all sorts of interactivity, and you tell about the potential of a product that will lengthen the roof and keep it out of a landfill. That's wonderful. The next thing I do after looking at your site, which because the aesthetic aspect of it doesn't really interest me that much. What interests me is getting people to come to it. Now, the next thing I do is I look at the this paid tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. So you can see NC Roofing Solution, and it gives me the metrics of your site and tells me how it's been performing over the last couple of months. And then I go here and do a regular old Google search. And the reason that I do that, San Jose, California roofer, is because Google is responsible for about 96% of your traffic. Now, the reason that that's useful is because if there is a place that is responsible for so much of, for instance, if somebody were walking down the street and able to look in a storefront and they were, responsible for 96% of those people, wouldn't you want them to be on your side? Wouldn't you want to know how to be able to utilize them? Most people don't know how Google works. So I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to teach you by showing you in this results page of a San Jose, California roofer. I'm going to also have to start by telling you that there is a Google algorithm that does all of this stuff all on its own. It doesn't have a brain or a mind or a desire or anything. It just day after day after day looks at all of this stuff, puts it together, and that's how it decides what goes where. I'm going to show you what it's looking for. Now, the first thing that we find in a Google search results page when you're looking for a business anyway is sponsored ads. And sponsored means that they are paid. Folks have paid to be in this position up here at the top. Now, being at the top is a great thing for a Google ad, but being a paid participant, it only works for some people because it's hard to describe the Google ad structuring, but they charge you for a certain number of impressions, meaning a certain number of times that it actually shows up. Once you use those up for the day, you don't show up anymore. So, it depends. It depends on so many things. And a lot of people say, why would you pay to be on a list that's of the best of the best? Well, that's not what Google is at all. So people who are dubious of this are wrong. Now, underneath the paid ones, we have what we call the map pack. And the map pack is essentially folks who have done something right, and that is they have filled out a Google business profile. And these folks down here didn't necessarily do that. Now, the Google business profile is going to ask you a bunch of things. It's going to ask you what year you started. It's going to ask you what your opening and closing hours are. And if you fill it out in a way that Google thinks is thorough enough or precise enough, they will gift you with this space up here near the top of a Google search. Now, that's not hard to do. You can fill out a Google business profile, but getting it done precisely in the way that Google wants, now that is a bit of a chore. Below the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, the organic search results are organic only in the sense that you don't have to do anything other than have a web page to be in the Google search results. but where you are in the search results has everything to do with the Google algorithm and how you can please it. So the Google algorithm is looking for three basic things. The first one I told you about was here, actually. The second thing is they are looking for content. Now, I'm going to refer to Campbell Roofing as your Google competitor. Here is their site. I'm going to show you yours again, and I'm going to do something really simple. I'm going to take your homepage, and I'm going to cut and paste it into this word counter. Now, you can see you have 2,064 words. I'm going to do the same for them. I'm going to guess that they probably have less, but let's find out. Yeah, 443. It's a lot less. That would not necessarily explain why they are ahead of you in the Google search results, because their number, the first ones that I run across who are actual contractors. So it probably has to do with this, the words themselves. We are talking about keywords. Now, keywords are important because they are words that come from your industry. They are words that show up on you and your competitors' websites. They show up in Google searches, and they show up in the communities that you serve. So they come from a variety of sources, but they say that you only have 16 in your website, probably because your process is so different from other roofers. Perhaps a comparison of how other roofers work and explaining their process along with yours would give you more keywords, because that's what you need to be able to compete against roofers. People don't understand your process as it is, so don't make it any harder for yourself by not allowing them to see the differences. So keywords, you have 16, and your competitor has, click there, 1,200. So you can see the algorithm is looking for more. Even though you have a lot of words, that is clear. What you don't have is a lot of keywords. Here are their keywords. Townhouse roof, roof repair San Jose, roof repair San Jose, California. Now, I have to point out that the algorithm that does this is stupid. It does not have intelligence. It does not know anything. It doesn't know singulars and plurals. It doesn't know that roof and roofing and roofer are all related. It does not know that. So it is just looking for more stuff that is very simple. So if you don't have the differences between roof, roofing, and roofer on your website, you might not show up for all of the various words that this thing is looking for. So, and you have enough words that you can do that. How much weight can a roof hold? Splash guard, stop rain, overshooting gutter. Flat roof ventilation. You can see these are all gutter, gusher, guard. Now, I have never used that phrase in my life, so I'm going to assume that's something that's more in tune with what a roofer knows. So that is something that you can get more of on your website fairly easily. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backlinks. Now, you have two backlinks on one domain, meaning that you have one site that refers to your site. In other words, it would be like Yelp. If you're on Yelp and you have, let me see what your one site is here. I don't know if it'll load quickly enough, but probably not. But if you're on Yelp and you have claimed that profile and you put a link back to your site on Yelp, there would be a link back to you. In other words, a backlink. Let's see what your backlink is. You have explored domains. Oh my. Maybe this means that your website is new? I don't know, because it would seem that you would have more than that, especially as a RoofMax dealer. Here is what your competitor has. Yellowpages.com, Porch.com, Superpages, Top Rated Local, Today's Homeowner. These are great backlinks because they are highly rated. You want anything, say 70 and above. These are good backlinks. And the reason that a backlink number, now I'm going to show you, this is called the domain rating. Now you have one too. Yours is 0 currently. Your competitors is 20. And these folks here have 90 because, for instance, Yellow Pages, a lot of other sites have a link back to Yellow Pages on them. They say, find us in Yellow Pages, and there's a link. So a lot of folks have the Yellow Pages link on their site, and that makes them desirable to Google. Google doesn't want to have to vet these companies. If there are links, other links to your site, Google will think, okay, If other people are going there, I can send my search clients there too without worrying about it. Now, that is the way that Google thinks about that. Now, this is where it is. The backlinks and the keywords served to give you 11 visitors last month. That's up 8 from the month before. So it kind of makes me wonder if maybe you don't have a new website, because that does not seem very likely to me. What does it say here? Is there a 2023? It's only last year. I wonder if your web designer knew about these things that I'm telling you now about how to get into a Google search. Because 11 is not a very good number for the number of visitors. That's less than 1 every 3 days. Here is Roofing Campbell. They have 921, which is approximately, what, 30 a day? 30 visitors a day? That's up 44. So this is something that, I mean, it's clear that 11 does not have as many opportunities as 921 to have one of those visitors turn into a request for an estimate, or an estimate become a customer, or a customer becomes somebody that puts money in your pocket. That's essentially what this all comes down to. Google can help put money in your pocket by where you are in a search result. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for NC Roofing Solutions in this Google search result. And what I want you to think about is your own Google behavior, if you will. How far down do you Google before you decide, you know what, I probably have what I need from here on up. I don't want to go down further because it's just going to take more time, and a lot of these look really similar, and I can probably find what I need. If what you're seeing now is more than you would probably search for something yourself at home, that is exactly why you, oh, there we go. No, that's Campbell again. That's not you. There's RoofMax. Even they're higher than you. Oh my goodness. And they have a terrible website, and they don't share it with their franchisees, which is the other part of it that makes me sort of perturbed. They have, relatively good numbers for a corporation, but they don't share any of those good numbers on their website, like any of these good numbers with their franchisees. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I don't need to do that. You can see that you're not near the top. So let's get you near the top. Let's get you some better Google placement and get you some more money in your pocket. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to summarize now. A, Google business profile. B, more keywords. And C, more backlinks. And with those 3 things, you can get higher in the search results. These are things you can implement right now. Now we can also help you make these changes, and the goal would be to get you more new customers. That's the goal. Megan is going to be calling you back to follow up, to get some feedback from you about the ideas that I've discussed with you in this video. So listen, I hope I have been helpful, whatever the case. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your time.